Today we're going to show you how easy it is to apply for a mortgage using our secure online application. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. We're going to start by opening up the My Mortgage Toolbox app from our smartphone. You can also access our secure online mortgage application from our website at www.mainstreammortgages.ca. We're going to select Apply Now. It'll redirect us to our third-party secure mortgage application. And we're just going to confirm and agree to the terms of use and privacy policy, and then we're going to hit Start New Application. For our example, we're going to be a first-time single home buyer, and our name's going to be Bob Smith. So we're going to buy a property. Bob's looking for a pre-approval, so we're going to select No, I'm still looking. He's hoping to purchase in the $400,000 price range. And he has $30,000 for down payment. He's going to live in the property. And he doesn't have a realtor yet, but would like us to recommend him one. And then we're going to continue. Bob's the only borrower on this application, and his name is Bob Smith. We'll enter Bob's email here. Since this is an example, I'm just going to make one up. Bob Smith @gmail.com. For Bob's cell phone number, we're just going to use our area code and a bunch of nines. Enter in Bob's birth date. We'll make it July the 6th. 1988, let's use just for fun. Bob is single. I can't use a social insurance number to make it up, but if you are doing this for yourself, please enter it here. It really helps us out a lot. Bob doesn't have any children or dependents. For his address, we're going to use our office address for the sake of this example, which is 1850 Ness Avenue. The computer is going to find it for you. You can just select it from the drop-down menu. And Bob is currently renting at $1,200 a month. And he started living there in April of 2017. And we'll hit continue. If you have another borrower to add, this is where you would do it. But in our example, we don't have one, and we're going to continue on with our application. Now this is where you can enter in Bob's or your own income. Bob's going to be employed, and it's his current employer. And let's pretend Bob lives at or works at Air Canada. And the address is 201 Portage Avenue. Find it for us, and we can again select it from the drop down menu. And let's make Bob a pilot, and he works full-time. No overtimes or bonuses that we're adding to the application, and let's say he makes $100,000 a year, and he's worked as a pilot for the last 8 years. And he started with Air Canada in March 2nd of, say, 2018. And we'll hit continue. If you had another job or another income to add, this is where we do it. But for the sake of this example, we're going to carry on. You can add bank accounts here if you want. You can actually give us permission to check your down payment accounts if you want. And let's say Bob banks at TD Bank, and we're not going to give permission to connect the accounts, and we have a checking account there. With the full $30,000 for the down payment, and we will be using that for the down payment, and we can continue. If we wanted to add another bank account here for our down payment, this is where we do it. So you can have tax-free savings, RSP, or any other account that you may have. This is where we want to add Bob's assets. So Bob has a vehicle. And we're going to say the value of the vehicle is about $30,000. And the vehicle is going to be a 2017 Cadillac XT5. If we have more assets, we could add them here. For the sake of this example, we're going to keep on going. Bob currently does not own any properties. If he owned any or wanted to add multiple properties, we could do that on this screen. If anyone recommended you to us at Mainstream Mortgages, we always appreciate to know who did. But in this case, Bob found us online. And here's the application review. Bob wants to purchase a $400,000 house. His income is $100,000 a year in salary working at Air Canada. He has $30,000 saved in his checking account at TD Bank. Bob owns a vehicle that's worth $30,000 and it's a 2017 Cadillac XT5. Bob doesn't own any properties and wasn't referred to us by anyone. So we're basically done. We're going to hit continue. If Bob had any comments here, he can add it in here, but in this case we don't have any. Bob has to give his CASL consent so we can email and telephone him, and then he has to agree to our terms and conditions. This is a requirement from the province of Manitoba, so once he accepts both of those, we can submit the application, and it's going to go directly to our team at Mainstream Mortgages, and we'll start processing the application as soon as we can. It's just that easy.